Alright, so World of Mixed Martial Arts 3. I have been playing this game for quite some time now. I feel like I have a good hang of it. Um, I created my own promotion called UCHFF. As you can see, I'm using this logo for it, but it is the United Championship Fighting Federation, founded by me. Boatload of money, but long way to go. No good fighters, but a saturated weight divisions. So popularity, we've actually gotten, pretty good. I started myself out with about $50 million, but no fighters, so I had to go and just sign a bunch of free agents. And up until that point, we were doing nothing correct. But I've gotten myself up to world ranking number one. Minimize that, and oh, all right. So we just got done with a show, UCHFF 5. All right. And in the main event, Brian Claremont beat DJ Diggle by TKO to win the featherweight title, and it was ranked as a great match. The critical success of the event was really good, but the commercial success was very poor. That's because a lot of these fighters are still very young and not as experienced as you would like them to be. So they're not going to take these fighters really seriously, no matter how how wide this company is. We're just a few signings away from being very credible, but a lot of these people don't have much drawing power. It's just we have a lot of exposure thanks to the money that I've put into this. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our office. Matchmaking right here. That's where you want to go if you want to make any matches or set up any events. So we have currently two events that are set to go. We have UCHFF 6, which is basically a pay-per-view, and UCHFF Live, which is a small TV show that I've put together that only has four main fights on it, along with four prelims. I have UCHFF 7, and that's going to be our first international card in Japan, Kanto, Japan. Not sure what's going to be the main event of that yet. I'll have to check in on that. But we're going to go ahead and add another event because a lot of these fighters will not want to take a fight unless it's like they have a 2 month training period. So they want like a lot of time to get ready for their fight. So what we're going to do here, when was that? The Friday, week 1 of May. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I don't like spreading myself out too thin, but we're going to go ahead and do a 2-week wait period. I like all my pay-per-views to be on Friday. Alright, nothing going on. Friday, week 3 of May. Where do I want this? I'm stationed in Arizona, and they don't even like our shows being in Arizona. That should show you how, you know what, fuck it. We'll do another international show. Where do they want us? Wisconsin, no. Kanto. No, we're not going to do Kanto again. That's all Japan, all Japan. Looking for anything over 70. Anything over 7, what is that, 60? London. That wouldn't be too bad. It'd actually probably help get that prestige up, going to London and showing them a good card. But let's see if there's anything else. Otherwise, we're going to London. No? Nothing over 60. I'm not going to Africa anytime soon. Alright, so it looks like we're going to London, folks. We are going to go to London for this card. It will just be called 8, UCHFF 8. Alright, Friday, week 3 of May. We're going to go ahead and add that card. Sure, why not? Alright, so that card is now added. We have no matches set for 7 or 8. Alright, we have that live show. But, while that we're at this, we might as well just keep on going with this, keep rolling. So we have 7, 8, and 6. 6 is in week 3, which is basically a week away. So by that time, we can add that card. I can always just do a bunch of fight nights, these live shows. So if you want to see, our next card is UCHFF 6, which is going to be in Arizona. And the main event is right here, Tora Mizwar versus Dwayne Elaine. Middleweight title match. Co-main event, William Harrison versus Guillermo Morales in the light heavyweight division. That is actually a title eliminator match, so whoever wins that match will get a title shot in the near future. So let's go ahead and see who does not have a match scheduled right now. So if you're wondering, these little stars, that means that they have a title match in their future. Paulson, right here. She's the #1 contender for the women's title. White House is on a two winning streak. She's won 2 in a row, so she will get one in the near future. Winner of the Bennis-Paulson match will go up against White House. W's are kind of obvious. It means wins. L's are losses. These little like triangle diamond things, that just means they have a match scheduled and that they're not available to be scheduled. And these number signs, the hashtags, that means that they are set to go in a #1 contenders match. All right, so, but let's go ahead and make some matches for 8, for 7, I should say. Wow. All right, so this is the Japanese card. This is going to be in Japan, so we need to add some matches. All right. All right, it'd be a good idea to get some Japanese fighters in here, just so a little more drawing factor. They're from Japan. Come and support them. So, all right, so let's go ahead and see here. All right, so Ikigami going up against Palmer. Let's go ahead and make another one. So, let's go to the welterweights. See who's available. Assure, Epps, Rhodes, Hinch. Ooh, awesome. All right, so our main event of the evening is going to be Rhodes versus Hinchcliffe for the welterweight title, because they are both available. Hype level is going to be huge, and this is for the welterweight title. Fan feedback, preliminary level match. Like I said, these fans, even though this is going to be a title fight, they're not so content to like this fight that much, just because a lot of these fighters don't have a lot of experience, and a lot of these fighters don't have a lot of name value to them. And since we're in Japan, they're probably even more so not going to get liked. All right, they both accepted. Match has been added. All right, and that is not going to be the main events. This will be the main events. That's probably going to end up going in the prelims. Adding match here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Bayrami versus Sky. Both 1-1. Loser of this match will get fired because they only have 2 match contracts. Hype level, medium, solely for the fact that loser gets fired. And let's go ahead and add that match. All right. All right, so both of these are prelims. So just have to add it as so. We have our main event, and we have 2 prelims going on. Look what the featherweights are up to. Got a lot of guys that have yet to debut in my company. Dudok, Redondo, and Dong. Funny name, but whatever. So let's go with these 2 right here. Dong and Redondo. They have yet to debut, so they're both 1-0. If I go to the rankings, Dong and Redondo, where are they at? Dong and Redondo. Yep, that's a good match to make. Alright, so Dong going up against Apoliano Redondo Jr. Alright, no height for this match. Might as well make it medium. Alright, add this. Alright. And there we are. Go ahead and put this above that fight, and that fight for that matter. This will be no, I don't think it'll be the main event for the prelims, but it'll be a prelim fight nonetheless. Alright, so our prelims for UCHFF 7. We got Britt Dickering going up against Josh Goldberg in the featherweight division. Braden Bayrami versus Logan Sky in the light heavyweights. Saya Ikigami versus Shannon Palmer. Ang Dong versus Apollonio Redondo Jr. in the featherweight division. Henrietta Stein versus Suzanne Elder. Silvio Lates versus Logan Bluffer. Demerit Lane versus Floyd Haywood. Wyatt Assure versus Lee Bolds. Co-main event is going to be Rupert Drek versus McGregor Dare. And our main event of the evening for the welterweight title, Delroy Rhodes versus Joe Hinchcliffe. All right, so that is going to be it. That is UCHFF 7. That is going to be the end of this episode. So I'll see you guys later.